Hello my friends, it's John from Snap-on John 100, and I'm out at our land, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. I'm gonna be videotaping the rest of this weekend on and off. I'm gonna be looking for tinder and just kind of scouting around, looking at the leaves and stuff. But I just wanted to thank everybody that has been teaching me through the YouTube and through PMs and everything to help me learn the bushcraft skills that I have right now, and I just definitely wanted to thank everybody for that. It is paid off. I went to the Dave Canterbury's fall gathering, and I just want to say there's one in June, and if you can at all get there, go. It is I had the time of my life. It was 5 days of learning how to make snares, traps, nets, flint knapping, bow making, herbal medicine, herbal plants, or edible plants, anything you could think of. They were there teaching it, and Dave had different vendors of the companies that he endorses, and they were there selling and giving away all kinds of prizes. And how you can find out about it is go to thepathfinderschoolllc.com. That's thepathfinderschoolllc.com, and definitely you want to sign up for it for next year. It's unbelievable times in South Central Ohio, and it was so much fun. They had challenges pretty much every night for the kids and for the adults, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to thank you guys, because Saturday night I won the 5-fire challenge, and it was make 5 fires in 5 minutes or less. That was basically the first person to make 5 fires in less than 5 minutes won, and you had to have 2 of the 5 methods had to be primitive, like hand drill, bow drill, flint and steel, fire piston, that kind of thing, and the other 3 had to be anything you wanted else, but they all had to be different things. And the kicker was, it was at 10 o'clock at night, so it was pitch black, so you couldn't see anything. But the prize was a habilis bush tool. Unbelievable. This is what I won that challenge, and it's got a phenomenal sheath with a fire steel loop on it. You can carry it horizontally or as a dangler, and this one has orange and black G10 scales. Get close up of that. And that was habilis. You can go to them. Just look up under Google habilis bush tools, and you can go to their website. Their stuff is phenomenal. They were there. Blind Horse Knives was also there. They have phenomenal knives too. This is the knife that I won. Scandi grind, blued, 1095 steel, I think it is, or 01, one or the other, but it's blued. And there's 2 lanyard holes. There's actually 3 lanyard holes in the handle of this thing, one in the butt and 2 in the grips. But I just wanted to show you that. That was Saturday night's challenge prize, and then Sunday night's challenge was the first person in less than 15 minutes to make a survival emergency shelter, start a fire with primitive methods, and get 32 ounces of water at a rolling boil. Won that, and that was Sunday night. I won that one also, thanks to all the info that I've gotten from all my friends, and I just wanted to thank you again. I won a double width Hennessy hammock. I don't have it with me right now, but it's fantastic. But anyway, just go to the pathfinderschoolllc.com and check it out. There's also some virtual classrooms that I also been in the virtual classroom, so I've learned a lot from there too. But I also wanted to tell you that Dave and his wife Iris are totally fantastic, totally approachable. I just love being around them. I got to meet their pretty much whole family. His parents were there helping out. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, and if you can all go, I'd love to see you there, because you can bet I'm going to be there next June. Hey, this is Snap-on John, or 100, back again. And I was just sitting here. I processed a bunch of wood to get ready to go into our wood-burning stove. And I was just sitting here celebrating my first beer ever out here. And I was just celebrating all of my blessings. My totally wonderful, best wife in the world, my family, my health, all of my wonderful YouTube buddies. You have no idea what a blessing it is to be able to see and talk to some of you guys on a daily basis. I live way out in the sticks and pretty isolated, and I never feel lonely ever, because you guys are only a keystroke away. Well, anyway, I just wanted to say thank you and salute. Oh, God. cottonwood. Cotton is
not a very good.
No, it's not real good. It's good for a coal, but it doesn't flame. There we go. So that's an experiment with cottonwood. Cotton. It glows like crazy, but it doesn't. It takes a long time for it to flame up. It was starting to burn my hands. That's why I put it on there. So if you had cottonwood, you'd have to add some dried grass, or pine needles would be good. Something else to actually catch the flame. I was lucky I had a very nice big coal to work with. Now I'm going to show you how to get an ember with a piece of flint and steel. This is the nice kit I got, habless, that I got when I was at Dave's fall gathering. This is a piece of char cloth that I made out of blue jeans, and so you want to take the char cloth and wrap it around on both top and bottom, just in case the spark happens to hit in the bottom. And then you just, and that's all it is. I got it. Now I'll have you bring in the camera so you can see that coal going. And you just transfer that into your bird's nest. As you can see, much easier than using a bow drill. Not quite as fun. But so that's why on your next, you always want to, when you make a fire, if you don't have plenty of charred cloth, you want to make sure that you make some. Make sure you make some with that first fire you make. Alright, I think we're going to do some hiking. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hey, now we're going over to Letchworth State Park, and it's called the Grand Canyon of the East. So this is normally is full of water, but they've drained it down, I guess, for winter. Down in there, all those little dots. I'm going to see if I can zoom in there. It's so sunny I can't see them on my monitor, but I'm going to try to zoom in there and show you. All those dots are geese. It looks like there's millions of them, because they're all farther down too. There we go. Yeah, those are all geese. The other cool thing about this place is it's so high up that you'll be able to see vultures. Before, when we got here, they were everywhere, but there's one right there. And they nest and stuff in some of these craggy places. Anyway, we're gonna hike on farther, and then once we get to where Letchworth is, this is the dam area, but we're gonna go way up farther. And I'm with my gorgeous wife, Kath.
Yeah, take a picture of that
and
chair.
Oh, and then she wanted me to take a picture of this chair. It's a really cool wooden chair. But anyway, we'll get back to you in a few minutes. Oh, we're back and walking down a real pretty trail. There you can hear cars. There's a road right there. and there's a lot of traffic today. We're away from our cabin and just walking along Letchworth State Park. That's just a few miles north of our cabin. And we thought we'd go out and get some exercise. And we've been walking for I don't know how many hours. But there was a big craft show, so we walked all through that. And we're just about walked out now. But it's pretty. We're not used to having a big trail like this to walk on. And I think our car is probably 2 miles away from where we are now. So we're gonna sign off for a little while and then we'll get back to you. Well, I'm back at home. It's a peaceful evening. And I'm getting ready to pack up. I have to go back home and get ready to go to bed and wake up and go back to work. Doesn't seem like you have enough time. Let's see if I can go way over there. It goes. See. Yeah, there we are. That's all flat way down in there. It looks pretty far away. It's flat over there. It's real steep right here. I don't know if it's hard to tell, but this is a cut that comes down through here. And there's a rim that follows where my little road is, and it's like straight down over there. Down here it's at about I'd say 80% grade, or 80-degree grade. Something like that. It's really steep. Anyway. It's so peaceful out here. We ended up hiking for probably 6 miles or so and never did get to the pretty part of Letchworth because we went in the wrong entrance and I didn't realize it. So we hiked and hiked, and where we wanted to be was probably 18 more miles, and we just wore out. Right before I left, my new neighbor and friend came down and sawed up this wood, brought his cart and a four-wheeler, and helped me stick this wood in. So I've got some wood for my new wood-burning stove that we just went out in the woods. There's lots of places around here with just like woods everywhere. So we just looked for some dead stuff that wasn't laying on the ground, but was off the ground. But just look how peaceful this is. I love it out here. It's hard for me to leave. Beautiful sky. He had a beautiful periwinkle blue sky with yellow-orange trees up against it. Just breathtaking. And that was the thing, I didn't videotape any of that because we were going to be hiking where it was going to be even prettier, and never got there. So Anyway, that was kind of disappointing, but you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, I brought some more. This is wood I've got to take care of too. And I brought this little stump from home so I have a place to pound on. And that's the place where I made my fire this morning and then showed you how to do a flint and steel, which is real easy. Basically, there's no learning curve for that. Just knowing that you put the char cloth around both sides just in case it hits on top or bottom. Most of the time it gets on the top. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to say good night because I gotta get busy. Peace out. Here's our cabin, how we have our cabin fixed up so far. Oh, there, okay. Pantry. And then this bed. And then we got another table and another bed right here, and there's the wood burning stove put in. It's pretty cool. Well, I'm getting ready to leave. God bless.